What is up, YouTube? It's 2.5 RayS, and as usual, I've waited a month to film a video. Today I'll be trying Superwrap, which is like a spray vinyl gloss that you can do on wheels and other trim on your car. And I've been meaning to spray my wheels for a while. They're this RayS color blue that I really don't like, but it's pretty rare. So I figured instead of actually powder coating them, and since I'm poor, why not just spray this over them instead? So I did get the kit on sale, about 70 bucks for the gloss black kit, and I also got the gold kit I wanted to spray on my winter set of wheels. Long story short, that's not happening. I watched a few videos online of people doing it and their process. Never really had experience other than helping spray on my car, so not sure how it's gonna go, but I'm pretty confident. So all I've done so far is dismount the wheels and clean them. I didn't clean them with soap or anything. I just watered them down, and then it took forever, but I hand wiped the dirt off of them. I'm not gonna be spraying the barrel, so I'll be masking that off as well. And I gotta remember to tape off the valve stems before while I'm masking here. Real quick, this is what comes in the kit. I got two of them, so it's a spray gun, some tape and drape, which I'll be using for the masking. I might have to get some other tape as well, which you know. And terry cloth towel. I like that color scheme, looks good. And some cleaning spray, which is what I'll do first. Cue the time lapse. Quick update, everything's masked, everything's clean. Now we're going to be on to step number, the instructions come with every set, so I'm just going to get right down to it. A couple of base coats, color coat, and then the top. And then the unmasking I ripped, but that shouldn't be too hard. I just realized it wasn't recording. Thought I'd give a quick update. My camera died. Starting to get in the hang of it. I am an amateur, so I am learning this as I'm doing it. If this is your first time doing it as well, just double check, make sure there's not a leaf on the wheel, because I was spraying one and I noticed there was like a pine needle on one. That's okay though, I still think I can save it. There's a second coat here. Also, for those of you who have never tried tape and drape, I've never tried it until today. I didn't really like it at first. It was difficult to use on the first wheel. But by the fourth wheel, I definitely got the hang of it. It's pretty good. My advice, any new person using it, just use a little bit at a time, because I tried to cut big strips and that didn't work at all. Also, I haven't told anybody about this yet, but I got some RayS center caps I'm gonna put on the wheels, as well as RayS lug nuts. Why? Because my name is Ray. And it's weird because they don't include those in any of the wheels if you've ever purchased them from RayS. I wanted to do like a speed lapse style of recording so you could really see the RayS iron blue, two black, but the stupid camera died. So I apologize. Also, I figured put this in the video while we have time. I've had these wheels for, I want to say 6 months now. The question I get asked like once a day is either what kind of headlights do you have, or what are your wheel specs? These are RayS 57 CRs, a 17x9 on a 5x100 wheel. I have them on Toyo Proxies that are 245 by 40. They weigh like 18 pounds. I also had them in the gunmetal blue, which is the rarer color. But I like them more in black, and I figured if I ever do some, which I don't think I will, I really like them a lot. I figured to save the original color. Oh, offset's plus 38. So it's a little bit towards the inside. I still think it has good fitment. Maybe a little bit less offset would have been better. I am really excited though to put on the center caps and the lug nuts, just because why not rep RayS. For those of you who follow my Instagram, I'm spamming RayS all the time, but that's just for the lulz. I don't think they'll actually sponsor me. I'm on the 5th coat now, whereas if I was trying to do it another color, I would have swapped from black to the new color or whatever color I'm doing, but I'm doing black, so. This part was runny. I'm not redoing it. Like, that's just gonna have to do. I learned my mistake. Better to underspray than overspray. Don't know if the video is gonna pick this up, but the downside to doing this indoors is there's dust, and I can see the dust in the paint. And that kind of makes me upset, but there's literally nothing I can do. Also, I don't know that I'm letting it dry enough. I'm doing 15 minutes just as the can says, and there are parts like this that are running. So clearly I'm either getting it too wet or I'm not letting it dry enough. So this time I'm gonna let it dry 20 minutes. Then I'll take a look at it. If it's still wet, I'm not gonna spray it until the next coat. But I'm gonna keep going here because I'm not even done with the first can yet, and first can's gotten me to 5 coats. I'll switch to a new can, and I have 4 cans total. 1 can about to be emptied, and that's the clear. On the process, once I'm totally done with my top coats, it's an hour until we do the gloss. And I really want to see how the gloss comes out because that's kind of the make or break for this product. For me at least, because I would have chose Plasti Dip if the gloss isn't too good. All right, and that is coat number 10. The recommended amount was a minimum of 4 coats base, 4 coat top, or 4 coats color. So that'd be a total of 8 and a maximum of 6 each. But I went for 10 because I thought that was a good even number. So I did 10 coats and I'm pretty happy. Still letting the 10th one dry here, but the wet one I definitely fixed. I just kept putting coats over it and it eventually just went right over the wet spot. So also the weird part that was drying way too early, same deal. Like just kept going, just kept putting coats over it, letting it dry. I did let it over dry one time though by like 25 minutes and that may have helped. I'm pretty happy with the stinking color. I love it. So the next step is the top coat, and for that I gotta wait an hour, and the process for that is a light spray. It's weird because it says, yeah, the instructions say apply a light first coat at 15 minutes per allow 15-minute drying period between coats with a maximum of 1 wet coat. That doesn't make any sense. So I think what I'll do is I'll do 2 coats. I'll do 1 really light like it says, and I'll do 1 right after that. Yeah, 15 minutes. So this process will have taken, let's see, I started around noon. It's about 7 o'clock right now. Damn. This will have been an 8-hour process, so that's one of the things the reviews didn't show. But I was really slow on the masking. Another critique that I don't know how you would fix, but if you're doing it indoors, it does stink a lot. So fans would have been nice for me to set up too. And the dust, like I don't know where this dust comes from. I give it an hour to dry, and I'll be back to do that clear. But I think I kind of understand what they were talking about in the instructions that I understand earlier. I think what it was trying to tell me was to put such a light coat on it that I'd have to wait 15 minutes to complete the first coat. I didn't do that. I'm gonna try something a little different. So I just went ahead and did a light coat, but I did all 4 wheels already. And I got every inch of it. I didn't skip anything. I'm gonna give it 15 minutes and then I'm gonna do that exactly again. I don't know why it says a maximum of 1 coat. I can't think of what could go wrong if I did, I don't know, 4 coats. I'm wondering if it would somehow get, not glossy, but I guess messy. We'll see. I'm gonna do another coat though, because that definitely didn't feel like it was enough. The second top coat has dried for over an hour, so I'm going to take off the masking now and work hard to do that with. As I was peeling it off, I wasn't too careful about my masking. That's a little bit upsetting, but there's literally nothing I can do, but just be more careful. So be more careful, folks. So it is currently 10 p.m. and I think a big point that the video missed online at least, because I watched the Superwrap video on how to wrap your wheels. It was a quick video, it was like 5 minutes. This is by no means an afternoon job. I started at like 11 a.m. And granted, I took my sweet time because I was more into the details of doing it right and doing it my way. If you're that way, then be prepared, because I was here for like 11 hours. Ooh, this place stinks. I'm also gonna pull off the masking inside the barrel, but the next step after that is waiting till morning. It says 6 to 12 hours for these guys to be ready, so I'll wake up when I do tomorrow and put them on the car and I'll ride around with them, and then I think I'll give them another review after a day or so. All right, let's wait a couple hours.
Tomorrow.
Alright, so it's been exactly 12 hours. Yes, I'm wearing the same clothes, and it's still super shiny. I'm wondering if given a day or so, especially after driving around brake dust and dirt and whatnot, if that'll actually affect the shine. Oh my god, it's so shiny. Oh, well, that being said, actually, I do see some spots where it almost looks like I didn't spray enough, and some spots where it's perfect. Oh well. The next thing to do is get them back on the wheels. I'll drive around with them for a day, then I'll give another report. Next is put in the center caps. I want to do that, and hopefully it won't rip up the wrap. I have noticed it's pretty fragile. It wants to tear, almost. At least that was last night, so given 12 hours. Hoping that's not the case still, but we'll see. Bitch and a half to get open without anything sharp. It comes with the tuner key. Ooh. They couldn't have them in, or at least the ones I couldn't find were in red. I would have gotten the RayS in red. But oh well, tuner key looks pretty cool.
One eternity later.
Alright, so it's been about a week now I've had these wheels sprayed, and I thought now would be a good time to review them since I'm at a car wash, and I don't normally go to a car wash where there's a pressure washer. I wash by hand, and I'll use the pressure washer on it, see. You know, not saying it will, but if anything does come flying off. Wheels are dirty, but they are holding up pretty darn well. The one place that I did tear, well, I thought it was this side, but I guess not. Ooh, look, I whipped it a little bit there. So my only advice is be careful when you're peeling, because you yank away, it stretches, and then when it stretches, it's not sticky. All right, let's wash it. And they're washed. So no dip is peeling, or excuse me, no Superwrap is peeling yet. Soap's still bubbling away here. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I should do another segment once it's dry, so we can see how it's actually. Yeah, let's just go ahead and wait till it dries. All right, so it's been a few days because it's been raining, but I figure while the car's dry here, we look at the wheels. They're dirty again, but the wrap is holding up. My only advice, if you buy this yourself, make sure you do the tape correctly and don't try to do it in one giant, tape and drape pattern. Just do little strips and do it that way. Also, I didn't do the barrel. Now looking back on it, I kind of wish I did. So if you have the chance, I'd say do the barrel. Other than that, don't forget to wash your wheels, because I do. Subscribe to 2.5 RayS, follow me on Instagram, and have a great rest of your day. Ha! You thought that was the end, didn't you? Well, I was just here in my garage with my old Subaru, and I was staring at the wheels for a second. I began to notice something I don't know when this started. It's been about 2 weeks since the painting of these wheels, and look what's happened. Yeah. Now, believe it or not, the camera's actually picking up a lot better than my eyes. I don't have shitty eyes, but I have pretty bad eyes. All of them are peeling, like the equal amount. I was debating even putting this in, but peeling might not be product's fault. I've watched other videos of people doing the Superwrap, and it seems to hold up all right. I think what happened was I chose to spray these at really cold time. Like, it was close to 30 degrees at 40 in the morning. Because I did that in a cold temperature, I'm assuming maybe that's why these cracked, because I did do everything to specification, including recommended amount of coats, as well as an extra coat of the clear, and this still occurred. Now, what could have happened also is when I was peeling the tape and drape, maybe I left vinyl exposed a little bit in a way that it wanted to peel upwards. And in addition to not spraying the barrel, that may have been a cause for it. But I have seen people not spray the barrel before, so maybe it was just bad peeling of the tape and drape on my side. Either way, if you do buy this product, I can recommend it. It's easy to use. Just be careful of when you actually spray it. I wanted to get it done in winter, and I paid the price. So I'm gonna end up spraying the wheels again, which is what I'm about to do. Other than that, enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah. This is that grimy and low down and slimy as flow. Mind ending fluid lobotomy dope. Heimlich maneuver for rhymers who choke. Swallow me whole and then vomit these quotes. I'm in the yoke of the quality folk. Profiting those for the poverty broke. Raw from the rich, give to the poor. Started revolting.